Hi guys, I hope you guys are well. Our classroom has been changed a lot since all this matters because of the COVID-19. So we are start to having a class like this from now on. So I'm going to record the examples and then we're going to have a live chat live session so that you guys are going to have any questions and you can ask me. All right. So I'm going to resume our lesson from page 436. And then problem example 3. So actually, this chart I already gave it to you, right? 2 weeks ago. It's already been 2 weeks. So we're going to review quickly and then I'm going to explain the ambiguous case. Okay. So if you are going to talking about the ambiguous case, if you have SSA form, you have to check 3 of them. So first, must be given as SSA, which is side, side, and angle, which is not between. And given angle is acute, and A should be smaller than B. And if these all 3 criteria are met, then we have to calculate their altitude. So if your A is less than altitude, you're going to have no triangle formed. If A equal altitude, then it's gonna be one triangle formed, which is a right triangle. And your A is longer than altitude, then you're gonna have an ambiguous case, which is the 2 solutions that are gonna be coming out. Actually, example 3 is about the ambiguous case. How do we know? Because they already gave us the title, right? So we're going to working on this together. Solve triangle ABC, given that A equals 6, B equals 7, and angle A equal 30 degrees. Okay, so let's check our 3 criteria now. Is this SSA? Yeah, according to the picture what we have in this, you can see the figure 5.19. Yeah, so we are having 2 sides and then the angle not between that. Okay, so that is satisfied SSA. And given angle 30 degrees is acute, so it is satisfied. And A is shorter than B. Yes, 6 is smaller than 7, so it is satisfied. So let's check it out, our altitude. So my altitude this time should be B times sine A. What is my B? 7 is my B. And sine A, which is a sine, angle 30. So 7 times sine angle 30. If you're using your calculator, okay, let me use my phone calculator now. You can prepare your own calculator. 7 times sine 30. So sine 30 times 7. Actually, we know the sine 30. What is it? Half. Okay, so my altitude is a 3.5. Now, what's gonna happen? I have to compare with my altitude and A. Oh, actually your A is 6 and altitude is 3.5. It's actually satisfied what case? 3. This one. So what is it? Ambiguous case. So we are gonna have ambiguous case this time. So let's move on to the next page. Oops. Alright, so now another page should be added. Alright, so let me start with example 3. Okay, so we're going to apply the law of sine this time. What was the law of sine? Sine A over A equals sine B over B equal sine C over C. Can we flip that over? Yes, we do. Alright, now I have my information. A is 30, so sine 30 over my A is 6 equal, I know the length of B, which is a 7. I don't know the angle B, so I'm going to find that out. How can I solve this one? Do the cross multiplication. 6 times sine B equal 7 times sine 30. Let me go to here. Now what do we do? Divided by 6. Then I got sine B equal 7 times sine 30 over 6. Okay, my answer is about angle. I don't need a sine. What do we do? Put the arc sine. So your B is gonna be arc sine and you're going to put everything. 7 times sine 30 over 6. So please use your calculator to do this one. Oops. Then what do we have? So your B is going to be 35.7 degrees. I think this is not an exact value. Let me use my calculator to do this one. 7 times sine 30. So sine 30 times 7 divided by 6. And I need to use arc sine. So where's my arc sine? Second tab and then arc sine. That is around actually 35.685. Keep going. But we just round up to the nearest 10th place. So I'm going to give you the direction, then how we work on it. This time we are going to round up to the nearest 10th place. Okay, so now we're going to get the other information this time. So I'm looking for all the missing part. I already know my A, I already know my B, I already know my angle A. I know angle B right now. How can I get my angle C then? 180 minus 30 minus 35.7. That would be what? 114.3 degrees. And then I can get my side. See, this is my last part. I told you that whenever we are using the law of sines, make sure you're going to use the given information. So I recommend you to working on sine 30 degrees over 6 equal sine angle C 114.3. I don't know the side C. Now what? Do the cross multiplication again. So C times sine 30, or you can switch up, equals 6 times sine 114.3. Make sure this is degree mode. Now what? I wanted to get my C. What should we do? 6 times sine 114.3 divided by sine 30. Alright. So it's gonna be 10.9 according to our book. So let's working on it with your calculator. So 114.3, and I have to put the sign here. And then times 6 divided by parentheses 30 sine, close it, equals, that's gonna be 10.93. So that value is around 10.93, and I just round off. That would be 10.9 because I got 3. I just dropped that off. Okay, so actually that's gonna be my one triangle. Because we know that that is an ambiguous situation, we are going to have what? Another situation, which is the obtuse angle. So please look at the picture, page 436. So we have a one triangle, which is gonna be formed like this. Oops. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so we are gonna have like one of the triangle looks like that. Alright, so this is gonna be my angle 30. And this is my side 6, and this is my side 7 and side 6 accordingly. So this is A, B, C. Now you can actually think about another situation, which is this obtuse angle. Okay, so my B could be obtuse angle. So we always thinking about the obtuse version of angle B. How can we get it? We're going to working on it. So this time I have to figure out this. So when we are looking at the picture in the second part, you can really see this type of the picture right now, right? That is actually same as my first picture. Now I know this angle. What is this angle, guys? B is what? 35.7. Actually, those side is exactly same, which is isosceles triangle. So I can say this angle is also 35.7. Then how can I get my angle B, which is obtuse version of angle? Obtuse angle B, actually, I can do this. 180 minus 35.7. Then I can get my obtuse angle B, which is 144.3 degrees. Then I can get my new C this time. 180 minus 30 minus 144.3. What is it? That's gonna be 5.7 degree. So you can literally restart again by using the other information, which is the obtuse angle. Okay, so we always subtract the angle B from 180, especially if this situation happens that your A is given, your angle A is given, your B, side B is given, and you already got your angle B. At this time, we're going to find the obtuse angle B. So let me keep finishing my obtuse triangle. So I already got my angle C this time, which was a 5.7. So I can do sine, start all over again, sine 30 over, what was the length, which is 6, equal sine 5.7 over side C. That's what I'm looking for. Do the cross multiplication. C times sine 30 or sine 30 times C equals 6 times sine 5.7 divided by sine 30 this time. Since I'm finding side, I don't need to have arc sine this time. So I'm going to open my calculator. So for 5.7 sine 5.7 times 6 divided by parentheses 30 with the sign, which is a half, close it. That is around 1.19. It actually understandable as what? 1.2. Let me change my symbol. That should be similar, which is approximate. Alright, so I can get my second triangle, which is my A equals 6, B equals 7, but I can get my new C. Okay, so you need to give me two answers, which is the acute one and which is obtuse one. So let's just go back and then review. So my first situation, which is we have to find out that situation is gonna be ambiguous case or just formed one triangle. So what do we need to look at it? Please go over 3 criteria and then you have to calculate your altitude. So you can check about case 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this time our information is applicable for case 3, which is ambiguous situation. I can expect that I can get a 2B, which is a 1 acute and which is 1 obtuse. So this slide is talking about how we get our acute one. So I just applied a law of sines to find my angle B and find my side angle C, and I can get my side C. Okay, and the next slide is talking about how we got our obtuse one. How can we get the obtuse one? This is the key. This is how we got obtuse one, right? This. So you have to get 144.3 by using 35.7, which is our acute angle. Then you can find the new C according to what B you have. That's a 5.7. After that, you can find the rest of the information, which is side C. Okay, so this is example 3, and I want you guys working on the exercise 19 by yourself. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me a question when we have a live session. All right, bye.